What's good, YouTube? It's Neo, and I'm back with another video. So, as you can see by the title below, this is gonna be my glasses. They still changing colors. I got them little shade kind of glasses or whatever, and they kind of change based on the lighting because right now the sun is kind of beaming. But yeah, as you can tell by the title below, this is a new student orientation survival video to how to survive this jank because you need to survive it. It's VCU edition like always, because I go to VCU, so I got VCU advice. Although, if you want to watch this video, you can. It's kind of like universally, a way to survive too. A lot of the stuff is just going to be VCU based. So if you go to another college or university, you can still watch this video. If you want some more tips about other colleges and universities, comment down below. I have a whole bunch of people and friends that I know that go to other schools around Virginia and stuff like that. So if you want to know about another school, just ask down below and I'll be free to give y'all some advice. So let's get right into this video. So this video is going to be like a story time kind of thing, but it's going to be telling y'all advice and tips about stuff about orientation. So I'm just going to give y'all like my kind of spin on what happened with my orientation, how I learned and stuff like that, all that stuff like that. And then I'm going to try to give y'all as much details as possible. I already did this, I kind of already did this video once and wrote it, but I wanted to do it again because there's a whole bunch of stuff I probably left out. And now I got my memory kind of refreshed on it, so I should be alright now. So basically, a couple weeks or so before you go to orientation or whenever they send it out, VCU will send out like an email saying, oh, this is new student orientation, this is what you're going to need, this is what the itinerary is, what's going to happen, what time you need to be here, all that stuff like that. They'll print it in the email. My suggestion is to print the paper out, I don't know why I said it like that. Print the paper out and take it with you when you go to orientation. It'll help you kind of know what the itinerary is for everything like that. It'll help you know where to park at, all this stuff like that, and what to bring. Because you have to bring like a change of clothes for the night, toiletries, all that stuff like that, because you're going to be staying the night there. My orientation happened next week a year ago. And so I was like the first run with orientation or whatever. So I kind of got like that first bout of people that came that signed up for it. I think I signed up for it. I don't know if they just put me in there or I signed up. I think I signed up for it or whatever. So basically, we were like the first group to do orientation or whatever, and it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed my time. So you get to campus, wherever you're coming from, make sure you drive or you get up and leave in a good amount of time to get there on time. Get there early. Don't get there on time because there's a lot of people there. It's gonna be like a lot of moving around and stuff like that. Bring some good, comfortable shoes, like some walking shoes or whatever, because you're gonna be walking a lot throughout that day. Also, what else should you bring? Make sure your phone and stuff is charged because you need to communicate with your group because some things can happen. I'll tell y'all when we get to that point. So basically you'll get there, you'll park, and then you'll go into the commons, I believe. That's what we were at. I don't know how they change stuff because they pretty much change things every year to make them even better and improve on things. There's going to be a lot of apps that you're going to download, like the RAM. There's a whole bunch of RAM, VCU type apps that you're going to have to download. You don't have to, but you should because they're definitely pretty helpful. I don't know how much they make y'all download because I know there's one app that you have to for your ID card. I can't show y'all that right now, but I think on my thumbnail I'll show y'all. Right now it's on the back of my phone, so yeah. But on your ID card, it'll have your information and all that stuff on there. They might have you send in a picture prior to coming there, or you can take a picture there. They usually have photo booths and stuff upstairs for you to take pictures. The whole check-in process is pretty it's not extraneous, but it's a good amount of stuff that you have to do for it. What else am I missing during that time? Oh yeah, so what happens is you'll check in, you'll get all this paperwork and stuff, and some of it will go to your parents, some of it you'll keep, and then you split up from your parents. So your parents go in a totally separate different way, and you go in a totally separate different way. They're going to take tours, ask questions, all that stuff like that, because your parents are good for that. They're going to ask the questions that you don't know how to ask because we just are now growing up, you know what I'm saying? So parents go that way, you go this way, and then when you go this way, you're basically going towards, I think you're going to Harris Hall, which is the big lecture hall, where they pretty much tell you information about how your weekend or your 2 days or whatever it's gonna go, how the day is gonna go, meeting you up with your group. When you get your group, you get a group leader. I think you only have one because Ram Camp was totally different from this. And I'll also do a Ram Camp video if y'all want, so comment down below if you're going to Ram Camp, and I'll make a whole separate video for Ram Camp and how to survive that. But you go with your NSL leader, which is New Student Orientation. I'm probably going to say NSL a couple times just so you know because it's abbreviated. You go with your NSL leader and you'll be in your group. They'll give you, I think they gave us like, I don't know if they gave us like lanyards or something. I can't remember. I think they gave us like lanyards so that we knew what group we were with, or they just kind of called our name and said, hey, go with this person, hey, go with this person, or whatever. I can't remember, but I think we had lanyards, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, you go with your group. Your group is usually based on your major, so it's like a group of like, I want to say like 10 people that's going to be in your group, plus your group leader, so that's 11 people. But all those people are pretty much in your major. Get used to people, like there's gonna be at least 3 people in each group that change out of that specific major 9 times out of 10. Like me, this other person, and one more person, we all were like about to change out of our majors. I would have known, like, because this was in June. So in June I already had my mind set on biology, but by the time almost August got here, so like July-ish, I was like, nah, I don't want to do this no more. I'm ready to change my major. So I ended up changing my major. But this other girl, she was in my group, and she was like in the process of changing her major then, like at that period in time. So, you know, just get used to that. So basically, you go with your group and you're going on tours, you're asking questions, you're playing like group bonding games, I believe. I think that's one of the first things you do. One thing VCU was like really centered on is diversity and inclusion, so they're making sure that people know how to be like inclusive about things. So they're taking you around campus to these different like lectures and stuff about diversity, inclusion. They like take you to pre-professional health things. It's like a whole bunch of different like lectures and stuff going around across campus that you can go to, get information on. You're gonna have a great time, but it's gonna be a lot of information, a lot of walking. Depending on what type of weather is going to happen. It could be hot, it could be rainy, so make sure you dress to the occasion. Also bring like that change of clothes that you might be like that you're going to need. Bring like an extra pair of like gym wear type stuff. So like for me that night, I think it was Thursday night. That night, me and the person I room with, we went to the gym and we worked out or whatever. So that happened. Most people you're going to, like I know y'all gonna probably go there to make friends. That's with all freshmen and stuff like that. Make sure you're like being open-minded to things. Make sure you're not being too introverted, not too extroverted, but like just in the middle where you can be just as much introverted as you can be extroverted to like reach out, gain new friends, gain new relationships, because you meet some very good people, like great people there. Your NSL leaders are there to help you. Make sure you kind of make friends with them and like talk to them, ask questions, ask as many questions as you want. Don't be scared to ask questions, because like there's gonna be a time where it's gonna be you and the campus and you can't ask as many questions as you want then, because now everything's rolling and it's time to work, it's time to do whatever you got to do. So it's kind of hard to do that, to ask questions then when you ask them before and now you're prepared. And ask me questions. Comment down below questions in any of my videos that you watch, because I'm here to help. I know for when y'all move in and stuff, you're probably gonna have a whole bunch of questions about move-in day and all that stuff like that. They will send an email out for the times where you need to move in at, but there's also some other things that you gotta know. So make sure you go check out my video with the checklist, and it's gonna be in the description box below. But let's get back into the story. So at orientation, like I said, make friends, make as many friends as you can. If you know somebody that's actually like going to be on campus at the same time that you're there, that's one of your friends from high school or whatever, try to get in touch with them as quick as possible so that you can room with them during the time. I'm pretty sure they make you like you can room with anybody that like is there. But I know like for me, I room with the person that was in my group. Sometimes they change things around, sometimes they don't, it just depends. But yeah, I room with the person that was in my group. He was cool. Like you meet some really cool people, I'm telling you, like there are cool people everywhere at VCU. Don't be afraid to be open-minded about things, and don't be afraid to like be, I don't know, just don't like be vulnerable to things, but like kind of make yourself to where you're like not so stricken and, you know, not trying to do everything, whatever. So that night you'll go, I think it's roads, because when I was there, we did roads for orientation. You'll probably do roads again, because roads is like the easiest one to like have. Roads is the basic traditional style dorm. I'll put the links to my dorm tour videos down below so that you can watch the video and see what roads looks like. It's in the video. I'll probably put the timestamp of where roads is at in those videos down below as well. But you're probably staying in roads. Roads is alright. One thing I can tell y'all to be prepared for is that roads is gonna look like a prison cell because it's not decorated. And they're gonna give you like, when you get your stuff, it's really weird. Like, it's a really weird process. You're gonna get a bag full of like, it's gonna be sheets, towel. It's gonna be your sheets, your towel, your washcloth. You know, something else. I don't know what else is in the bag. It's gonna be like that, and it's gonna look like you're in jail, like for real, for real. They make it so where it's like fun because they throw the bag at you or whatever, but you're gonna feel like you're in a jail cell. Dead serious, like dead serious. Real talk, bro. Like real talk. I was like, why did I choose to come here? What am I doing? Like, I had a great day. Day was all good. I met cool people, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, why? What is happening? Like, that night when I went to sleep, I was just like, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really in college. Like, that was one of the times I actually was kind of scared to go to college, because I'm usually not the type of person where I'm scared to do things. Like, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. When I moved in, I was just like, okay, bye, mom. You know, I'm like, we're good. My mom was kind of like the same thing. But like, it's really weird because it looks so prison-like that you're just scared about like what's about to happen, because you're like, you don't know if you're gonna get this dorm, might get another dorm. So yeah, it's just how it is. So what else happened? So yeah, don't be too scared. Don't be too intimidated. Roads just looks like that because it's not decorated, so it's gonna look like kind of like a jail cell, whatever. I think Thursday night is the night that y'all have like the little party, and you can do certain things. Like I said, I went to the gym, so like bring some gym wear if you want to go there. There's plenty of games and stuff that you could do. You can go, I don't know if they let you like work out, because like I know you have to be like enrolled in the school and do certain things, but I know you can like play ping pong, play basketball, volleyball, stuff like that. So if you want to do that, be prepared to do that. I don't know, they change things every year, so don't kind of quote me on everything, but certain things should be kind of like universal per year or whatever. What else can I say? Friday, well, so you'll stay the night, and then Friday comes, and I can't remember what we did on Friday for real. I really don't remember what we did. I mean, they feed you Thursday night too, just so you know. I think they give y'all lunch too. Friday, I think they give y'all breakfast. I don't remember what we did Friday for real. I think we met back up with our group, if I'm not mistaken. We had like our final kind of closing remarks for orientation. Went to Harris Hall again, I think. And that was pretty much it. You met back up with your parents at the end. And that's pretty much the end of orientation. So there's a lot of stuff I probably don't remember as much. I might put some stuff in the comments if I remember it as I go. But I'm pretty sure that was all that we really did. Orientation was really fun in my opinion. I enjoyed it. The only part that I really just didn't enjoy was the part about staying in roads and it felt like a jail cell. Then when my friends stay in roads, so now it didn't, like, once they decorated and stuff, it did not feel like a jail cell. So don't be turned off by that if you're staying in roads or whatever. Another thing, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, that was it. So this is the end of the video. If I have any more information about an orientation or whatever, I'll put it down in the description box. Hopefully all this stuff is tips and stuff that can help you survive your orientation. I'm sorry if I didn't like cover every single thing that you probably wanted me to cover. I don't remember everything that I did, but I remember a good portion of this basic things that I did. Just try to be open-minded, try new things, make friends, ask a whole bunch of questions while you're there, because you might not get the chance again. If you want me to do like a Ram Camp video, if you're going to Ram Camp, please comment down below. and I would definitely do a video because I went to Ram Camp and I'd show y'all my experience, what happened, all the pros, the cons, all that stuff like that. If you want to see it, just comment down below. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Like, why are you still here? Subscribe. Like, you keep watching my videos, you keep coming back, why don't you subscribe? You know what I'm saying? Like, you obviously see something that you like, oh, there's a wasp on my window. I'm about to freak out. Anyway, yeah, so just subscribe, like this video, comment if you have any more questions, if you want to see something else about VCU, just make sure you're commenting down below, and I will see y'all in the next video.